Hello, welcome back to my channel where I navigate chronic illness while trying to live my best life. I hope you're doing okay. I am doing all right. So I forgot to I forgot to do an intro when I was showing you guys what I've been up to just the past weekend. So I am going to go ahead and show you guys that right now. I don't know how good that I kept up. I was kind of just like recording little snippets here and there, and so you'll just see little things throughout the weekend. We did a activity with for my daughter. We went to some stores. We had a birthday party to go to that was outside, which I'll get into after I show you guys everything. And then I think that's it. I think there's a pretty sunset or two in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share that with you guys now, and then I will talk about a little bit more. Okay, so it was a busy weekend and I'm tired. I'm definitely feeling the effects of having a busy weekend, but I needed to be out and active, which I'm very appreciative that I was. However, I went to that birthday party outside completely covered up, sunscreen on, hat, long sleeves, pants, everything. A UV umbrella that I showed you guys, that everything, like I was making sure that I was okay, and it doesn't matter. Lupus does not care. If the sun wants to get me and Lupus wants to overreact, it will. And that's exactly what happened. My dogs say hi. My lips are really, really puffy, and as you can see, I have a reaction all on my neck. My shirt went all the way up, but I still have a reaction, and I have it on my elbows and I can feel it in different places. And honestly, I just don't think I can participate in things that are outdoor. My lips really, really hurt. I am uncomfortable. I am drained. I had to take a nap at the house of our family members that they were throwing the party. They had it at the park and then everybody went to the house, and I was completely out of it, drained. There was no life that I was like able to give. I couldn't talk. I was just The night before, there was some stuff that had occurred. I only got 3 hours of sleep. My whole day, I got a total of 4 hours of sleep, including my extra nap. It was just a long day, and to be in the sun as well, it was too much. Just way too much. I really probably just should stay home, and in the future that's what I will do, because it's hard for, like, I don't even think my family can have a good time knowing how bad I'm struggling. Let me shut off my TV. I don't want you to see all the baby pictures of my family. Okay. Sorry. My kids don't look like that anymore, but I'm just weird about showing that online. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. But the sun really does affect me heavily. It doesn't help either that I was on my second day of my menstrual cycle, and it was just, overall, I knew it was something that I shouldn't be doing. And I usually try to measure, like, what I'm doing is if it's worth it, if the pain in the end is worth it. And I would have to say this time, I probably just should have sat out. I should have just sat out and joined maybe the festivities at the house after the park, and not been involved with being at the outdoor part. So I will have to make plans accordingly next time. Oh, you see me playing with this. I did find a brace that I like. Now this brace actually comes with a metal part right here, but I removed it because I like being able to bend my finger a little bit. The metal part made it stiff, and which made my finger hurt even more. It's easy. It's adjusted now to my exact size, so I don't have to like change the Velcro anymore. I can just slip it off. And this is my finger. I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty. It was bruised and swollen, and it is feeling better. So I will absolutely take it and run. Like, I am very happy that it is feeling better. Oh my goodness. I am once again out of breath. Owen, get up. Go. Thank you. He sees food and he wants to eat it, and I do not like when my dogs beg. My heart's at 103. Need to relax. I did color more of that coloring that I had shared in the little like montage. I added a little more browns to it. I think I'm going to add now maybe another tone of green and maybe another tone of pink to finish it off. And maybe it'll be done by the end of this video. I'm not too sure, but it is interesting to color the way I have to now that I have this brace. And I've been needing my wrist brace as well a lot of the time. So it's been, I feel so almost robotic. Like I don't have, is it dexterity? Is that the word? I hope I'm not just making something up. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not, I don't know. I am actually going to not stay on here long because I am drained. I am exhausted. I have no energy, and you probably can tell in my monotone voice. I am just like, ugh. But I do have things that I want to talk about. I did get this person commenting on here, and as much as I don't want to give attention to negativity, I do want to address what they said. So I will be talking about that. And I did change up my purse once again. I'm trying to find like the perfect combination of summer and grab and go purse and stuff like that. So I'll share that as well, just in case that helps. I also wanted to say that somebody had mentioned that sugar-free Jolly Ranchers helps with nausea, and I wanted to say that to you guys because I'm all about sharing if we can get some relief somehow. Nausea is like one of the worst feelings in the world. So sugar-free Jolly Ranchers, one of you guys suggested. So if you guys deal with nausea, that's another thing that we can try. I'm going to try them eventually. I still have access to some of the things I take, so I don't need them right now, but I'm definitely going to try them and I will update you guys. But I will be back and I will talk about those things and share a little perspective on this goofy person that decided to comment on something that I can tell they're completely ignorant on. Yeah, I'm going there. Now that I've made my bed and my conversation is over with my son, I can talk to you guys. It's the next day from yesterday. And I have things to say, but I don't know if I'm gonna say it right now. I had somebody write a negative comment, and I have an opinion on it. They caught me on a wrong day, and I'm just not in the mood to be putting up with anybody's BS. So I gave my responses. Usually I can just ignore, even in my life. I've changed a lot from who I was when I was younger, which is, you're supposed to change and grow, and I really was annoyed, and I'm like, why are you here? If you do not like my content, you don't have to consume it. It's completely fine. Saying things like, I need to get a health membership and or a gym membership and eat healthy, and I'm lazy, or humans shouldn't seek comfort. Like, dude, just go somewhere else. Bye. I'm glad that you have no idea what this life is like. I don't want anyone to know what it's like to have to live through chronic illness. But I'm not doing this for people like you. I'm doing this for people like me that fight every single day to get an ounce of energy to use it toward something that is conducive to their life. You have no idea what you're talking about. And if you would take the time to even watch more than one little reel, short, or whatever you watched, you would have known what my process is and how everyone in this community fights. And you know what? Ignorance is not always truly bliss. If you don't know something, it's okay to just not comment. Stay out of it. I don't get it. I don't get the reason that someone felt the need to even say anything. Maybe during this little spiel, I will show their comments that were obviously very uneducated, and just the lack of understanding was so prevalent that I couldn't even, at first I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. And then I was just having a day, and I was like, you know what? F it. I'm just gonna say whatever I gotta say. And so I said stuff like this. And then they commented something, and I said something like this. So they commented something back. And then I decided to say something back. And I think they said something one more time. And then I said something back one more time. You're probably going to have to pause some of that, because I don't remember verbatim the things that were said or how I said it. And I know some of the responses were lengthy, but I try to give everyone a fair chance. But dealing with rudeness, stupidity, ignorance, and then using that ignorance as like giving advice on stuff that you're completely ignorant on is just like mind blowing to me. Especially, I think one of the comments were commenting on the fact that I had my lashes and nails, and I'm like, whoever you are, you don't know what you're talking about. I do my nails, and it helps me with my anxiety. I do my lashes. It's just as though if someone bought mascara, and you don't need to have an opinion on what I do or don't do. This person doesn't know if I have a gym membership. Little does this person even understand that me going to the gym is absolutely not recommended by my doctors. I don't even understand how you can decide that you can give me advice off of a 30-second video you watched. obviously my content is not for you. Don't watch it. Anyone in my situation or going through what I'm going through, when they consume what I am saying, they're able to easily relate. And it goes like two ways. Sometimes I'm able to have a positive mind and dive into chronic illness with a I can do it attitude. And sometimes it just feels like complete poo, and you're mad and you're struggling. And there's the other side. And people with chronic illness know that it can be either or on any given day. And that's why some of my content you'll see me thriving, and some of my content you won't. But that doesn't mean that you have to watch it if you don't understand, especially if you think people in this community are lazy. You're a damn fool. Like, I don't know how else to put it. You're a damn fool. You don't know anything about anything, and you should just move along. I will not continually talk about stuff like this on my page or on my channel, because it's pointless to try to, I'm not here to try to like show, like, for those people. I'm here for the people in this community and to connect with others that know the difficulties in navigating chronic illness and trying to live our best lives. If that person would have taken a moment to even listen to one of my intros, I say navigating chronic illness while trying to live my best life. I say it right in the beginning. So if your mind is so simplified that you're unable to look further into something that you are deciding to have an opinion on, I can't help you. That's called stupidity. That's called ignorance. That's called leave me the F alone. Like, go somewhere else with that shit. Excuse me. I was doing really good without the cussing. That's my rant. That's me being nice in my rant. I usually don't do the arguing thing anymore. I tend to just take a step back, give myself the space, because my energy is so valuable to me, and I am just not willing to give it to people that don't understand, appreciate, or even have the capacity to fully comprehend this type of life. And that's fine. I'm not forcing you to. You don't have to. That's the beauty. Click to the next short. Click to the next video. You don't have to be here. I'm okay with that. This channel is truly difficult for some people to fully get the cycle of this life with beasts and invaders and everything. I'm sorry, I just kind of like zoned out. I think I'm done talking about this. I got all this tension in my shoulders from talking about it, and this is why I stay away from stress, because it takes me down so quick and it will set me back, and I hold my tension. So I'm done. I'm not, no, done. But no. Let me think of something I would like to, let me talk to you guys about the lightweight purse that I think I don't think I'm gonna last long. I feel nauseous, and my kids ate all my mints. This is my mint pouch, and I don't know if you saw it or if I left it in, but it's empty. Okay, so lightweight purse. I've showed you guys the long shot lait pelage before. Let me take this off. My daughter loves... Ooh, is it gonna rain? Did you guys hear that? Okay. My daughter loves decorating purses, so I decorated my purse a little bit. But this is a Longchamp lait pelage, and these are lightweight purses. I have a what's in my bag in one of my other ones like this, and I'll link it in the video. And I have another video where I'm comparing two different ones. I've had this one. This is like my older one, and it's really like, it's worn. I like when like it's worn, I can add pins to it. And so this is like my one that I could just throw around. I can show you my pins real quick. I have a My Melody pin. I got this at the Lupus walk this year. My daughter chose it because it has the purple background and she loves Sanrio. So I'm thinking every year I'll go to the same place and get a little pin to commemorate the walk. I have a holographic evil eye, and then I have a little bunny and strawberry pin. Is it focusing? And then I have this bracelet that I'm using as a charm, or I have this charm bracelet that I'm using as a purse charm, and my mom made this for me years ago and I've kept it. And she is born and raised in New York, so it's my representation of her being from there. And I like how it looks. I like putting things that I don't like. I know it's really popular to decorate your purses right now, but I like putting things that I've kind of collected along the way and people have given to me, like they have meaning to me. Like that's how all my jewelry is too. So if I didn't have that stuff already, I probably wouldn't have it. Okay, so then everything fits in here. You can see my purse in my purse and my sunglasses and stuff like that. So, and then I have this now, and this has all of my snacks or sour candy. It's my mint sour candy, and then I have like a peanut butter thing in there, and this is like my pouch for grabbing when I need that stuff, because I'm always needing to grab stuff like that when I'm out. I've noticed when I'm out the whole time I am the whole time I'm eating. I need something in my mouth to help me with my nausea and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna go nuts with this being tangled. I thought it would make it, because when you go like this, it falls and it drives me crazy. So I was trying to use like a little string thing. Can you tell it's metallic? To like keep it in place, but I don't think it's tight enough, so I'm gonna have to play with it a little more. I don't even know if I'm gonna leave all this in, because I don't like know how much of this stuff is actually what you're interested in. But back to the bags, I really like Longchamps. They are nylon, and that's what I wanted to get to through all of what I was just saying, is that they're nylon, so they're really, really, really lightweight. And what's cool is they can fold up to be really small. And I can show you, or if you look into my videos, I show all of that stuff. Like I go into details of why I like Longchamp bags so much, but I really do love them. I hope to eventually, this colorway is really hard to find. I would love to find it again. And I've always wanted the black and brown one, but I just haven't bought that, and now I kind of just have customized this one. I'm thinking about putting patches and more pins on it and just making it really what's the word, really customized. I want it really customized to me. I was struggling way too much for that, but I think that's all for today. Oh, I am getting my surgery finally. I told you guys about 6 months ago I needed a surgery, and it's finally scheduled for next month. May. And I just have to make sure all my pre-op paperwork is completely fine. There was problems. They had the place I'm getting a surgery from had changed people. One person was let go, the scheduler, and so I kind of got lost in the mix and I didn't get scheduled, which is fine because I've been having a lot of like, a few months ago I was talking about how bad my flare was, that it kind of felt like when I first got sick. So I probably wouldn't have wanted to do the surgery then, but I am definitely just looking forward to getting it done. It's not like I can avoid getting it done or just decide not to. So that will happen in May. And I think that is all for today. As I thought, like, let me just show you this. My lupus rash is gone down a lot today, thankfully. It's still red, but I'm okay. And my head's hurting from all that like ranting. That's why just the stress is just better for me to avoid any stress. My body, my nervous system is shot. Like, my coping is, I don't want to say non-existent, but my coping is truly to not engage in the negativity, toxicity, because damn, life is short, man. I want my kids to see the side of me that is trying and hopefully thriving. And if I'm not thriving, they can still see that there's hope. And if I freaking expose myself to that kind of world, it just takes me out. It really takes me out. I know it's hard to make those moves and to decide to put you first, but by putting me first, I've been able to be better for the people that have really shown up for me and made sure to understand the complexities in my life. And I get that it's hard, and I get that's why I've lost a lot of people in my life, because not everyone feels like, why do they have to adjust to me? And you don't. I'm adjusting for me. And if that means along the way we grow apart, I get it. I'm not going to force you to be what I need. And I try to really have that understood. Like, I don't dislike anybody, because that would take energy and love away from me. I just have to pull back and focus on what's going to be the healthiest for me, mind, body, and soul. Do you guys get that way? Do you guys understand that? Have you had to go through that? Have you lost people? How do you process, or do you have a separate understanding about yourself now? Like, I feel like I have a deeper understanding about my needs and who I am now. I used to very much, even though I've always been real feisty and kind of bossy and like whatever, I've always done things because I didn't want other people to feel poorly. Even though no one understood that about me, I never wanted people to feel like it was their fault. I never want people to hurt the way I've hurt. I think it's time for me to go. These feelings are getting a little too feelingy, and I am not in the place. I am still tense. I need to chill out. So I am going to go. this is going to actually be the end of the video. Yeah. I hope you guys have a good day or night. Take care.